What's up, poopy heads? Today we are talking about the leaked Arkham game from all the way back from 2017. I remember little 8-year-old me watching all these YouTubers cover the leaked Batman Arkham Insurgency game. I don't know, however you pronounce that stupid like name for it. I don't even know why they would name the game that, but it doesn't matter. I was going crazy. I was thinking this is the best Batman game. But obviously now we can see it just did not, it was not a reality. Almost like that one guy from Amazing Gumball's dad. I think you know the scene I'm talking about.
How about a joke? Knock knock.
Dad?
What? No.
But it did not become a reality, which means it was obviously fake. Or was it? Firstly, I had to use a Wayback Machine to uncover archived Reddit posts because it was locked and we could not use it. I don't have footage for this, but I have the screenshots of what he posted. So we're just gonna go ahead and read off of that. Alright, so he starts off with a sob story, long story short, he's a WB Montreal employee and is a former WB employee. He was on a team that worked on a failed Suicide Squad that got canned, but you know what happened with that game.
Nice.
And then him and other people got moved to a new team developing a new Batman game instead. And he leaked all of this because he's not going to stay at WB for much longer, and he was going to get the whole news on March 8th anyway. So he figured he might as well leak it. All right, yep, that's basically the first part. Yep, so we went to the second part. All right, it said the first game is called Batman Arkham Insurgency. I think that's how you say it. It takes place about 3 years after the events of Arkham Origins and is built on the same engine as Arkham Knight and has been in development since about 2014. The game will feature Batman and Dick Grayson as Robin as the main playable characters. Grayson has been Robin for about 2 years at this point. Alright, now let me just move the image down. Yeah, alright, right there. Okay. It's set in a previously unexplored, oh my god, coastal area of Gotham that is roughly the same size as the three islands from Arkham Knight. As a, on the outside, although the interiors have been substantially expanded, so you would be able to get inside most buildings now. The Batcave and Wayne Manor are also accessible via fast travel, which is a pretty cool idea. All right, now time for me to move it again. You know what? I'll just move it while I'm reading. Okay, so I'll just do that. All right. All right. The plot is that there has been a mass breakout of Blackgate in Arkham Asylum. Surprise. And several terrorist attacks across the city, which results in the GCPD blocking off a segment of Gotham where they have completely lost control. This is the main playable area, and while it's mostly populated by villains and criminals, there's a whole heap of trapped villains that Batman and Robin will need to rescue. That actually does sound kind of cool. I'm gonna move it again. I'm gonna move it. Okay, there we go. The Batmobile is in the game, but it's been changed. There's no more battle mode, thank God, but the controls have been modified to compensate. The combat mostly consists of chase sequences and using the Batmobile's superior speed and maneuverability to navigate around slower opponents while bombing the hell out of them with the car's weaponry. The missiles, power winch, and EMP device remain, along with some new stuff. Sounds pretty cool. Okay, dual play is also present. I wonder if there was co-op, like online co-op, but I don't know, probably not. But it's been changed. The dual takedown has been removed, but there's a whole bunch of new special moves and combos in its place. There's an entire new skill tree devoted to mechanic, which sounds actually pretty cool. Combat has been expanded to better accommodate one-on-one fights. It's still rhythm based, where you have to time all the correct button presses exactly, but it's more complicated than the attack/counter bases of the previous games, which I have no problem. Every Arkham game um, usually switches around to combat. I think Origins probably had the best in my opinion because it's my favorite. All right, on to part two. Let me just zoom into text for you. Okay, yep, I think right there. So we do it. Okay, let's start reading. Owlman and a Court of Owls are the main villains of the game, which leads me to believe that this was actually turned into Gotham Knights, but I will get into that later. Although Owlman is really the main focus, especially when he murders other members of the court towards the end and starts targeting Batman's allies. It's revealed that the court views Batman's heroics as a threat to their control, so they organize a criminal uprising to take him out. The Talons are also present as elite members who you never fight more than three at a time, as just one. Other villains in the game are Maxi Zeus, Dollmaker, Killer Moth, Anarchy, Two-Face, Blockbuster, Ventriloquist, Cornelius Stirk, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Dozen, Dusan Argul, Mad Monk, Dala, I don't know, Riddler, and yes, Joker. Joker figures somewhat promptly in the story. It's revealed that he helped orchestrate the Arkham Asylum breakout, but he's not the main villain, but more of a major supporting character who mostly works for himself, but will sometimes help Batman and Robin if he's benefited. Alfred and Lucius Fox are your main contacts in the game. Barbara Gordon helps you out on a few side missions and has a slight crush on Dick Grayson, but he doesn't fall for that. Doesn't fall for it because you know what happened. There will be actual boss battles this time. Um, okay, cool. The estimated release is around November of this year, but it's possible that it could be pushed back as the game was meant to be revealed towards the end of last year. Alright, so that was it. Yeah, I'm just gonna give my thoughts on it. I do think this was real for sure, but they scrapped the whole idea and instead turned it into Gotham Knights because most of it sounds like Gotham Knights, like the Court of Owls, everything about it. This sounds like they just use those ideas and put it into Gotham Knights and like yeah, I think that's what happened. To be honest, the game did sound interesting and I think it would have been fun to play, but we don't get nice things around here. So, yep, that's basically the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. I'm trying to get 10K and like and comment, give your feedback on things. I don't know. But yep, I'll see y'all later. Bye.